think the two that were caught were won over by Joshua's story of his missing sister. They seem to be handling everything pretty well, considering they just had their understanding of the world shattered. They've made their way into the lab with the help of that peculiar to find the item and at least get it away from the scientist. Damn cat creeps me out, but it seems to like them.
Let's get moving.
Right. Okay.
So you put the cat down and he just continues trotting on.
Whatever stealthy, sneaky way we can, even though we're probably the worst for this.
Another act under pressure roll.
All right.
From both of you.
All right, we're still hanging on there. That is a 8 minus 1. That is a 7 for Darren Tchaikovsky. Wait, what is my last name? It's not Tchaikovsky.
Callaway.
Callaway.
I got a 6.
Hey, we're both partially successful.
No, 7 to 9 is a partial success. 6
Damn
is
it.
still a failure.
We're still failing.
God. Well,
It's better than 2. Better than 2.
Annabelle's being a little quieter, but not a lot.
oh, Google Dice Roller. You gave me the best. Still not great.
And there may be a camera that wasn't connected to what you turned off, catches a glimpse of movement. It doesn't fully catch you, but
Got it.
someone's gonna see a foot wearing shoes that don't look like normal guard shoes.
Yeah.
Darren, you're still being mostly quiet,
Got
but
it.
you trip over some stuff.
Of course I did.
You somehow stub your toe on the corner of the wall and have to take a second.
God damn it. These Converse really amplify the pain.
Yeah, I stubbed my toe on my own leg last week.
I love the way you phrase that because I think other people would say you just kicked yourself.
Well, I was walking up the stairs and I caught my big toe caught in my sweatpants and jammed.
Oh, okay, yeah, that does sound quite painful.
Yeah, and I was carrying my new audio interface upstairs, so I'm just glad I didn't trip.
Yeah, that would not be good.
But I've stubbed my toe on every single hard surface in my house, including my own leg.
There you go. There you
I am so graceful.
go. Yeah, so we follow, being a little bit louder and a little bit quieter. Then we're just doing that thing.
You've evened out the subtlety, which is still not very subtle.
Yeah.
The cat's ahead of us just like, why did I pick these two idiots?
Yeah, these two. Out of all the 5 I could have chosen, or 4 I could have chosen. Wait, how many people are in this group? There's 5.
They're 5.
5, yeah. Out of the 5 I could have chosen,
Numbers?
one of these idiots.
Counting? What?
Who knows?
Math.
Too busy trying to be quiet.
Can imagine the cat in his head. Why?
Hey, Real Kitty, none of that sass. You chose us. We didn't ask for this. We were doing fine.
It does the cat thing where it plants ahead of you and it lifts its tail higher so you can see even more of its asshole.
Nice.
Cats.
Dang. It's like staring into a different reality, Real Kitty. You disgusting creature. Alright. I love this cat. You're doing a great job with this cat. It's so good. Cool, so we're moving. We're moving and grooving.
Yeah.
After a while, you kind of get to a point where you aren't sure where you are on the map anymore, and the cat seems to be slowing down some, like it's trying to figure out where to go. And I rolled my dice and it spun like a top. That was entertaining.
It's great.
I was rolling to see who would get... Darren, you get a text message from an unknown number. It's an 865 number, but you don't recognize it.
Ooh. Oh, shit.
And it looks like someone dropped a pin at a location.
Ooh. He opens it up and looks at it.
Open it in Google Maps or something.
I think he would start to, and then look at Annabelle and be like, do you think they can triangulate or track us in here if I looked at this? Like, if I opened up my network? Or should I just turn off my, like, Wi-Fi and stuff? Because this could be a trap. I just got a text with a pin dropped.
I mean, apparently they have the technology to trace my energy source, so, like...
You know what? That's a great point. You can't really turn that off.
That's the multi-people.
Yeah. I was just assuming that was the multi-people.
Yeah.
Either that or someone connected to them.
Yeah.
You do have a couple of their numbers with code names, but this doesn't have a name attached to it. It's just like a pin drop location. I think it might also be another picture of the sign-in log you had looked at earlier, and it looks like someone just signed in.
The sign-in log?
Yeah.
Suspect.
Marking where the what's-his-face was going and interacting with the anomaly.
Ah.
It looks like someone also took a quick picture of that and sent it to you.
I don't know if Darren was there for that.
You've been told about it, and I'm sure like it was showed to you, Annabelle, you recognize it. And you recognize that it's a new sign-in.
Uh-oh. They're here.
Do you say that? Is that what you say?
Yeah.
I think he would like literally not open the message and like power his phone off. If there are people tracking us,
No, it's
it's like a good guy. I mean, you don't have to say it, but
if you want to roll plus sharp to see what vibe you're getting from this.
that is a 7 total. A 6 plus 1.
They did mention that they have some people who have been feeding them information, but they're not sure who it is. So, given the fact that they dropped a location and showed the sign-in sheet, this might be someone trying to tell you, hey, he's here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you meant by there. Okay,
Yeah. The guy that's messing with the thing is now here.
got it. And then, okay.
And the name is still not super legible, but you think it starts with an R?
It's Ricky Ricardo. Darren would open it up and probably respond back with a GIF of like SpongeBob doing like, whoa! That's it. Looks at it, looks at the pin drop, shows it to Annabelle for sure. Like, I think this is what I just got.
All right. Well, we're already here, so let's open it, see where the pin is.
Also, you notice the cat is staring up at your phone.
All right. Opens up the pin.
I pick up the cat and show the cat.
Yeah, Kat, what do you think? What do you think about this?
So it opens up in either Google Maps or Apple Maps, depending on what kind of phone you have or what map you use.
He either has an Android or an Apple, but he opens it up in the opposite one. Darren doesn't really understand. But yeah, keep on keeping on.
So it does show that it's not that far away from you. The pin is pointing to something in the lab, but there's not like a map of the lab, but it does show you the direction, and you're pretty close.
Well, let's go.
All right. Keep on.
Darren takes his nunchucks out of his backpack. His Jan Sport backpack. Pulls out his nunchucks. Getting
Not
ready.
sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored by Jansport or nunchucks.
Dude, LL Bean for life.
I'm just trying to think of the easiest backpack to get. Probably a Jansport.
Fair enough.
And yeah, they keep moving towards that pin drop, I guess.
Y'all doing anything along the way?
Aside from just being sneaky, or as careful as they can be.
One more time.
One more time.
Yep.
There we go. Oh, that's still a 7.
Reality gives you a satisfied nod, looking at the map, put him down, and just like prances off, like, I know where I'm going.
This cat's gonna betray us.
I got an 11.
Hey! The full-on success.
Yay!
So, Darren, you're still not super quiet. Your shoes are a little squeaky.
That's fine.
Annabelle just goes ninja stealth.
Whoa. Santa, where'd you go?
She just finds the perfect area of shadow and somehow almost blends in with the wall. She's just, like, super quiet.
Very strange for someone wearing pastels, but...
alien.
An alien.
Aliens have unique abilities that may be a little different here, now that they're actually unlocked.
This is not one of them.
Love it.
This is just lucky.
You just unlock the mental memory of how to ninja stealth around places. And you slowly approach the area of the lab, and as you get closer and closer, you just both get this sensation like something's wrong, something's different, something's there that's not supposed to be.
Perfect.
And Real Kitty's hair is starting to stand up a bit. Getting close, and that reminds me, I have the map.
Yep.
I have.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not to scale, it's just for visual reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see doors, and you can see these hallways here. As you enter this area, you can tell Cat's not happy, and it seems like there's something wrong coming from down the hallway.
Got it.
So there's a couple of doors still left on the right. You see where the hallway branches off, and then there's more doors down this way.
Darren immediately runs to this room right there, goes into the back of it.
No.
Just kidding. Unless Annabelle wants to do something different, I feel like just continuing on closer, or again, quietly. I don't think he'd really care about much in the other rooms, unless like it's marked on the map or like Real Kitty is like, get into this door right now. I think he's just going to keep moving forward unless you have a different idea.
I think Real Kitty might kind of hang back. You get the feeling that he in particular doesn't want to be near this thing.
Interesting.
Which could just be because reality weirdness.
Makes sense.
Might not be good for the cat, but he's also gonna stay where he can watch you. And you don't know exactly what room this thing is in, but you are feeling the vibes. And it seems to be giving off the energy like something is actively happening.
You said it's just coming from like farther down the hall, like.
Yes. Yeah, coming from down here, and the building just ends at the end of where the hall ends. There's nothing more that way.
Got it.
And you aren't sure exactly which room it's in.
Got it. Well, I think, again, unless there's something else you want to do, I think he would sneakily back against the wall, sneak along the slow hallway to get to this corner, and then do the whole, like, peek down one corner, peek down the other corner, just, like, making sure nothing's gonna, like, jump him from the shadows.
Yeah, you can do that. Roll plus sharp.
Oh, dang. That's a 5 and a 6 plus 1. That is a 12.
This area seems very empty. Some of the doors have they're heavier doors.
Uh-huh.
So you think this would be a more secure area, but there's not a lot of people in here. Which feels kind of weird unless someone's being paranoid and doesn't want a lot of people near it. Behind one of the doors, you hear a almost like nonsensical muttering noise.
Ooh. I want to stay away from that, but I have a feeling that's exactly where we're going.
No, it's one of the doors you pass. You just hear it sounds like someone's talking to themselves. Like, shouldn't be here. Shouldn't be here.
Oh.
I would say probably not.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But Miss Annabelle, did you hear that?
Did I hear that? I don't know.
Get roll plus sharp. See what you hear.
9 minus 1. 8.
It's a mixed success.
You can hear someone muttering and rambling, but you can't tell what they're saying. Darren, you hear, it shouldn't be here. He's gonna bring it here. We should have sent it away. Why did he bring it here? It'll come here. But the power is sweet. The power we need more. Shouldn't be here. Just keep circling.
There's part of me that thinks that's like a worker that's in trouble, but then there's also another part of me that thinks that is the dude, and we don't want to tangle with him. So Darren, looking very apologetically at Miss Annabelle, reaches up to the handle of that door. Like he's gonna, I'm like sit down with like my back against the wall next to the door, reach over, and very slowly turn the handle, and I want to peek it open just enough to see if I can see anything in there. And I know.
Act under pressure and then sharp to see what you see.
Got it. So I have this ability called What Could Go Wrong? Whenever you charge into immediate danger without hedging your bets, hold 2. You can spend your hold to either inflict 1 harm, reduce someone's harm, or take 2 forward on an act under pressure roll. If that's not applicable here...
That would be for more of a, you just like open the door and walk in.
Okay.
That is more of the charging headlong instead of just like open the door, peek.
Got it. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. So you said act under pressure for the first part?
Yeah.
Acting under pressure, that is an 8.
Yeah, so you're able to open the door.
Wait, I'm sorry. That is that is a 5. A 6 minus 1. Not the +2.
Mark experience.
I will do so. I'm almost leveling up.
And that door opens real loud. And the muttering just stops.
Mm.
And you see the person inside, they turn to look at you.
Got it. I think at this point, I'm going to activate my What Could Go Wrong button. And like, if Darren sees that happening, he just, and just like, this is my goal. Trying to nullify the fact that this could put Real Kitty and Miss Annabelle in danger. He's like, you already saw me. So, howdy, friend. And he just like literally like opens the door and just like strides in.
That definitely counts as not hedging your bets.
Cool. Got it. So yeah, that's +2 forward on act under pressure for me moving forward. If he's already found us, he's only going to find me, not the rest of this party.
Depends on who he is. This may not be who you think it is.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm not hedging my bets. We're charging right in.
And so, as you walk in, at first glance, it looks like just an ordinary scientist. Kind of young. Looks like might be an intern, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You aren't really sure he's working on something, but when you look around the lab, there's something just not right here. It looks like he's been collecting this weird energy or trying to, and you also notice that there seems to be almost like a smoke coming off of him. Also, he's got like big time crazy eyes as he just snaps and stares at you for a second. An awkwardly long second.
Yeah. Hey, sorry to interrupt. I'm super lost. I think there's multiple realities here, and I'm from this place doesn't look familiar to me. I just woke up here. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I am, and this place is very terrifying. Can you help me get out of here? I'm lying straight up to this thing.
Roll to manipulate someone. Also, Annabelle, how are you reacting as you hear this?
That is an 11. A 9 + 2, 11 to my lie.
I am very nervous, but trying to trust that Darren knows what he's doing, even though I think he probably doesn't.
Zero idea.
That is a bold assumption. Bold assumption that anyone in this call has any idea what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
With 10+, they will do what you say for the reason you give. So you asked what's going on here?
I think I asked how to get out of here, which now in hindsight wouldn't have been, is not the way, not the right question I should have asked.
If you would like to retcon, I will allow it. With the roll you got, they will do what you ask for the reason you give. So you can, if you would like to retcon it and maybe ask a better question.
Okay, yeah, I think he would do that then. Hey, what's going on here? I don't recognize this place. I was in my room and I woke up here. What's going on here?
Ooh, stealing from the story Joshua gave you.
Yeah. Trying to.
He just continues to stare at you.
We're learning. We're learning from the item. From the in-between. Got power. Lots of power. Sees. He'll see us.
Shouldn't be here. Shouldn't be here. And then he just kind of goes back to what he's doing, and it's almost like you're not there.
Got it. Very unaggressively, I want to move to see if I can get a better angle on what he's working on.
Okay.
Or why there's smoke coming off of him. Or why this person is losing their goddamn mind.
It looks like smoke. You aren't sure if it is actually smoke.
I want to investigate, I guess. Or act under pressure.
Or investigate works too. Or read a bad situation.
I'm going to act under pressure, because I get a +2 to that.
I'm kind of wishing I had taken cast out evil. It's too late, but...
That is a 7.
You're able to get closer. He just glances at you and just shuffles away and continues muttering under his breath. Some of what he's muttering it doesn't even sound like words.
Mm-hmm.
And what he's writing is just, most of it's gibberish.
Match.
It looks like it might have been a minute or two since he last, changed clothes or ate something.
Okay, then I think if I can't see, other than, the gibberish and whatnot, if there's, nothing, immediately, dangerous or ominous or super spooky in the room.
I mean, it's very unsettling, but there's nothing that's directly threatening.
Got it. So then I think Darren would just very slowly start to back up, and as he gets to the door, I want to, again, feel free to say no to this. If it has, a lock on the inside, one of those handle locks, I want to lock it. So, even if he's chasing us, he can still unlock it, but it might trip him up for just a second. That's the goal there.
You're gonna try and lock him in the room?
Just very nonchalantly, very quietly. And if it's not there, it's fine. I don't know if that's the way this situation is set up, but...
It would make sense for scientists to be able to, lock the door to their lab, so there is an internal lock like that.
Cool. I imagine he has the ways to unlock it, and if I can just lock it on willy-nilly, I'm sure he can do the same, or at least to unlock it. But still, I'm gonna just, even if it's one more second of tripping him up, if things start to go bad, I think that could be potentially useful. And so he locks it and slowly starts to back out of the door and look at Annabelle, and he's like, yeah, okay, we're getting real close to whatever this thing is, that unfortunate soul in there. I think they've seen some shit stuff, and they are, sorry, I shouldn't curse in front of you, you're holy.
Not an angel. Just not a robot.
I feel very Janet from The Good Place. Not an angel.
Not an angel, yeah. It's not getting through his head, though. I think he's just well, I'm just really glad he didn't turn out to be like a monster. But I probably won't be opening up doors like that all willy-nilly anymore. I am shaking in my literal boots right now.
You're wearing Converse.
I'm shaking in my literal Converse right now.
I was about to say, we've established you're wearing Converse.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay. Let's just keep going.
Okay, let's...
And not do that again.
Yeah.
You look over at Real Kenny, he's just God's paws over his face, one eye's peeking.
I love it.
Just I can't look, but I have to look.
Mm.
And he relaxes a little bit when he sees you came out of the room alive.
Sorry, Real Kitty. That's my bad.
You still feel like the feeling is coming stronger from down this way.
I hate to say it, Miss Annabelle, but I think we just gotta keep on keeping on.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I guess if there's no danger at this crossroads, Darren would move past this little crossroads right here and then just keep moving to where this despair feeling is coming from.
Yeah, it's just this intense feeling of something that does not belong.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets stronger as you go, and you hear some more muttering coming from behind a couple of the other doors. Some of them might have wisps of black something popping out from underneath. Strange noises.
Mm-hmm.
Like walking down a hallway in a horror game, except for nothing's popping out at you.
That's very spooky.
Actually, I want to do something. If there's some black coming from underneath one of the doors, I don't want to attack anything, but I do want to activate Smite and like walk near some of the black and see what happens.
That's very cool.
So Smite is my ability where my body and weapon always count as a weakness against the monsters I fight.
What does it look like as you do this?
Well, it's not particularly creative to say like a golden glow, but that's definitely what it is.
Maybe your wings start to show up a bit.
Ooh.
Sort of a silhouette or an outline made of light.
Yeah.
Because that's a cool image.
Love that.
Also, will further convince Darren you are an angel.
I'm aware of that.
It's like, you're like, I'm not an angel. I'm like, what did you do?
What?
Like, you're right there.
Have you looked at yourself when you do the glowy thing? Like, I don't care you're an alien. You're still literally an angel.
Literally an angel. You cannot convince me otherwise.
The cousins who cannot be convinced.
Yeah. Literally.
What does that do? Does it do anything to the black smoke stuff?
You notice as you do this and start to approach the door, it does seem to shy away from you.
Okay.
And with that room, like, the person who was muttering was a little closer to the door.
Mm-hmm.
And the muttering seems to calm down a little bit. You don't get the feeling that they've come, like, all the way to themselves, but it's calmed it some.
Okay. Alright. That could be useful.
Could be very useful, yeah.
Potentially. May also be useful if you get a couple more failures so you can get another level up.
Yeah. Because that cast out evil could be super useful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, let's just do a bunch of rolls real quick and see if we can level you up.
I need 4.
What are you worst at? Let's just shoot it off real quick.
I'm worst at sharp.
Try charm. Oh wait, no, that's not sharp. That's charm.
Okay, well, actually, walking past, do any of them feel more...
Wrong.
Yeah, like that's where the thing is.
The strongest feeling of something doesn't belong comes from the room on the left at the end.
On the left at the end?
Yeah.
Ooh, that seems like a bad one.
Okay.
Seems like where someone might be messing with something they don't understand. Currently. The strongest feeling seems to be coming from that way, so what do you do? We want to read a bad situation?
Yeah. I would like to try and read a bad situation.
Yes.
Do it. I needed an energy boost, so chocolate-covered espresso beans.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. That's either a very good laugh or a very bad laugh.
That's a 2.
Hey, you only need 3 more.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Let's get that evil out of here.
Yeah. My dice are being very mean to me today.
It happens.
What happens for that failure?
Yeah.
Read a bad situation?
Yeah.
Let me think on that. Darren, what'd you get?
Oh, would you like me to roll to read a bad situation as well?
Yeah. I was letting y'all both read.
Got it. That is a 6 on the dice plus sharp, which is 1. That is a 7 for old Darren Calloway.
Alright, you get a partial success. I don't know what failure to do for read a bad situation. I think with read a bad situation, you may misread what room it's in.
Oh, that's an interesting failure, yeah.
So, Annabelle, you're convinced it's actually in the second to last room on the right.
And I know it's not in that room, correct?
Yeah, you get a better read and you get to ask a question.
what's the best way to protect the potential victims of
yourselves.
Of ourselves?
Your best bet would probably be to find a place to hide nearby.
Okay.
And wait until he leaves.
Okay.
Because you can probably tell he's in there.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking to himself.
Mm-hmm.
There's also someone in the room that Annabelle gets distracted by. There's someone also talking in there.
Got it. And I think this is what Darren will do. If he, because I feel like Darren, he feels the energy coming from the left side, but it looks like Miss Annabelle is heading towards the right side. And then he realizes what you just said of like, oh man, the best way to make this happen would be to wait till he leaves and find a place to hide and wait till he leaves.
Yeah, this is like a storage closet.
I think Darren would do this then. If he sees Annabelle heading towards, he would like put a hand on her, and he would look down to Real Kitty and be like, "Don't say anything."
Real Kitty's back over on this end.
Oh, okay, good. Never mind. So I think he would be like, "Oh no, Miss Annabelle. I think I don't know why I feel this. I think it must be something with Real Kitty, but I think we got to go in this door right here. I think we got to go in this room right here. I think this is where it's actually coming from. I'm getting some real bad vibes from this, which I know is not normally a room you want to go into when you're getting bad vibes from it, but
the room next to the sketchy room.
Yeah. And if you are down with that, he would go over and sneakily open the door, do a quick check in there. Does it look relatively safe?
Roll to act under pressure to see if how sneakily you open the door.
No joke, that is a 12 on the dice.
There is not a sound. You execute it perfectly. I don't know if there's anything extra that you get if you do really well at act under pressure.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Maybe.
No, you do what you set out to do.
Okay, cool.
With a 12 plus, you can either choose to do what you wanted in something extra, or you do it to absolute perfection.
Can I do something extra in the way of noticing this door right here on the map?
Noticing that there's an extra door to the little storage area, yeah.
Yeah. I think Darren would give out a sigh of relief at that point, because his plan is about to go wild. And I'm going to need Annabelle to have the best chance of doing the thing. So I think what he would do is he open the door, see that it's not dangerous, and be like, oh, Miss Annabelle, in here. I think this door, there's another door in here that I think will lead us to where we need to go.
You gonna go along with it, Annabelle?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then he would open the door and very gentlemanly, let you go in first.
Mm-hmm.
And then just as you're passing, be like, hey, real quick, you still have that device, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. You might want to start acting real quick then. And then he closes the door, separating the two of you. And then he runs over to this door.
You're gonna knock on the door that the dude's in.
I'm not going to knock on it. I'm going to kick it open and be like, hey, what's up, dude? And then I want him to chase me to let her have the full carte blanche, full access to the room to be like, I'm gonna close this rift or whatever the anomaly is.
You're gonna shut down the connection for the anomaly.
Yes, that's his goal. So sorry I didn't explain that to you at first. I just feel like you wouldn't have let me do it if I told you.
I also don't feel like Darren would have explained it.
Nah, he's not an explainy boy.
Annabelle, how are you reacting to this as he locks you in the door and you hear him running down the hallway? Birds. Darren, roll plus tough to kick the door down.
All right, my dice. This is the in-game dice rolls coming in here. That's an 11 plus 1. That is a 12.
You are able to kick it in just the right spot. The door flies open. You don't shatter your ankle.
This is what I want y'all to imagine. He's standing there in the doorway, framed by probably this sickly blue light that is probably all around this place, just swinging his nunchucks behind his back, and he's like, hey, you probably saw me yesterday, and I'm back, bitches. And he just wants like that guy. I want his attention in whatever way I can get it.
You have his attention.
Good.
And you very quickly don't want to have his attention.
I had a feeling I wouldn't.
Because he's messing with something and there's just darkness pouring off of this thing. And it's being absorbed into him, and with his eyes lock on you, they're not quite human.
Got it.
There's still some human to him, but as he's currently messing with it, like, it's monstrous, almost feral, the way he looks at you.
Wow, super regret my decision, but let's go.
Can I hear him kicking in the door?
Oh, I'm sure you can. That wasn't quiet.
Yeah. So I, like, have an idea of what his plan is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you know there's a door where you could get into the room. If you would like to roll plus sharp to see how much of his plan you're able to figure out in this second.
Oh no. Come on, dice.
7 minus 1. 6.
Oh no.
You're not entirely sure.
Did you level up yet?
Not quite.
It's a weak plan. It is a weak plan. I do not fault you for not knowing.
What?
After a couple of seconds, it might take you a couple more seconds to figure out. Right now, you're just like, what the hell are you doing?
Darren!
This is not the plan!
We didn't have a plan.
You know what? That's very true.
This isn't the Esper Genesis characters. We don't plan here. So you have its attention. What are you going to do now, Darren?
If it looks like it's about to chase me, I'm going to run. But if it looks like it's not going to chase me, I'm going to look for like the nearest thing that isn't my nunchucks. I'd even throw my phone, honestly, if it came to this. I want to throw something at it, just not my nunchucks.
It doesn't look like it's currently planning on chasing you, but it does look like it's very not happy. He doesn't look happier there. It is still a he.
Got it.
There's still a he there. This person is not completely gone, but
Got it.
if you glance around, there's probably like stuff around that you could throw at him.
Darren will take a step into the room and then talking very loudly in hopes that Annabelle could hear him. I think he'd be like, all right, ugly. Looks like you've seen better days, first of all, but I bet your stupid head won't chase me out of this room because you're such a weak little chicken doing all this stupid stuff with time and whatnot, and you can't deal with someone who's from a real reality, you piece of garbage, you stupid head.
Roll to manipulate someone?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty good at that.
You could have advantage because it's a little more instinct and logic here.
Got it. Oh, that took it from an 8 to an 11 plus 2, a 13.
You better run fast because he drops what he's doing and starts after you.
Oh, good. And as Darren runs past the door, they closed with Annabelle. Thank you, yell like, I hope Jesus likes you because I'm gonna need some help. And then he's just gonna run as fast as he can.
Oh man, that's another good one.
Now what?
That's all I got.
Okay.
You hear Darren running by and you hear something taking off after it. There's bad vibes coming from the thing chasing him and bad vibes still coming from the room.
I think Darren would actually not say the Jesus line. He would say, Miss Annabelle, the room's empty. Go, go, go. Like, that's what he would yell.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through this door into the room.
Yeah, you see, it's this odd-looking stone object, and there is darkness that feels basically kind of like pure evil just coming off in waves. It is very unsettling, upsetting. Every fiber of your being is just like, ew, gross.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do what I did before, but also I'm gonna talk this time, and I'm gonna use Soothe to, like, bump that up. I'm gonna try and... can I use that on myself? I don't think I can, actually.
Oh man, if only there was a creature in here that was corrupted that could be soothed, that Darren didn't just stupidly pull out of this. Oh no, I'm sorry.
It doesn't say that I can't use it on myself.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna use Soothe and try and calm myself down.
Yes.
Okay. Just gotta get the thing, and I pull out the device, and I guess that's the object, so...
There's not much else in this room that could be it.
Yeah.
To help further confirm, there's like a little case nearby that looks like it held the object in it, and it has number 51 on it.
Okay.
If this isn't object 51, then I don't know what is.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the object, and all I have to do is put this device on it, and so I'm gonna try and use the device.
Give me act under pressure and you can have advantage because you're hyping yourself up.
Let's go.
Act under pressure is plus cool, right?
Yes.
Second one's a 5, so I'm gonna take the 7 plus 1, 8.
You're able to get it on and it cuts off the darkness, but it's not going to completely send it away. But it is now inert. And just the feeling of, you didn't realize how oppressive that bad feeling was. And it's just suddenly gone. But you also get an unsettling feeling it's not completely gone, it's just not in the room anymore. Also, Darren may or may not still be being chased by something.
That's fine, don't worry about me. Shut this down. Shut this down.
Darren, roll plus tough.
Rolling plus tough. I'm a very untough boy. That's a 10. 6, 3, and 1. That's a 10
Okay.
for me.
So, you're not completely leaving the former scientist behind, but you're starting to gain some ground, get some distance, but it's still following you.
You would definitely be like, oh, actually, yeah, okay. It's still following. Good. Are there fire alarms on the walls?
Roll me 2d6 and we'll see.
That's a 4 and a 5. 9.
There's one ahead of you.
Is it the pull kind or the like break the little glass thing and set off all the sprinklers kind?
It's the pull kind.
Okay. Darren would get to that fire thing and very necessarily be like, I hope you don't like water. Just trying to be cool like Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is what I'm trying to do. I think it'll just look way cooler if Annabelle's like trying to shut this thing down while it's raining. And if there are still people in the lab that are people, I want it to be as chaotic as we can, just in case someone is watching her, coming to stop her. I want to try to dissuade that as much as I can with either an alarm or a sprinkler system or whatever.
Okay. You're able to do that. He does hiss and recoil, but he's still after you. Yeah. Annabelle, as you're getting the device on, as it's clicking on and the sprinklers go off, feeling it's probably Darren. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna say like it's teleporting with the thing is no problem because it's basically just like a rock. It's a weird material rock, but with the device on, it's not doing anything. And you can probably like hear some shouts of people like, "Wait, what's going on? Where am I?"
Okay.
Seems like the crazy people muttering in the rooms have come to themselves and are very confused.
Okay, so here's my current plan. I'm going to angel wings with this thing into the Multi's base, the underground base.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shove it into the hands of the closest person. Can you please do something with this? I can't get it to go away.
It's like the intern's like getting coffee and all of a sudden, oh my gosh, what is this?
They seem very shell-shocked, but they just kind of nod. Actually, I think it was like one of the people that brought you in, just like, yes, ma'am. We can deal with that.
Yeah. Then I'm going to use angel wings again, this time to go to Darren.
You're still being chased.
I love that. I super love that. This is my plan with it. The only thing I could think of is I know that staircase we came up, it was not a great staircase the first time we were coming up it. And there was that was closer to where spots of radiation were. The only plan I got was sort of lead it towards the radiation, see if that kind of fucked with it or messed with it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to head to that area. I don't know what you want to do with that, where you want Annabelle to come back and find me.
You are able to get near there when Annabelle appears in front of you, and you probably run into her, and as you both look back at this thing that has been chasing you, you see the shadows around it haven't changed, but you see this other wave of darkness come up from behind and hit it. And when you look in the eyes, you see that there's no more humanity left. It just smiles and disappears. And you immediately have an unsettling feeling that you need to stop that. You need to find him and stop him.
Absolutely.
Because there's still some darkness left. And there's no telling what just got unleashed.
Hi, Miss Annabelle.
Also, I think at some point you notice your phone has gone off, and it was a text from one of your friends saying that they did it. They were able to get the darkness off the protector, so it's fine.
Well, that's good. They did it. I don't think we did it.
Well, I got the thing on the rock that had all the darkness, and then I took it to Multi because I couldn't get it to go away, but I think that's why.
That makes sense.
You shut off the connection, but there's still some on this side. And you both just get this feeling of dread, like sometimes happens before disaster is about to strike.
Calmness before the storm.
And you get the feeling you might need your friend's help for this.
Absolutely.
So, how are y'all gonna get to him?
You up for some more teleporting?
Yeah, of course. Where's Real Kitty? Is the cat with us, or is Real Kitty gone?
You hear this meow in your ear, because he's on your shoulder.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Thank God. Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So...
Give me the roll.
Oh, no.
And I'll say you have a +1, because the cat's there.
Okay.
I want to help.
Oh.
How are you gonna help?
It's still raining. Things are going buck wild in here. I think Darren would take off his jacket, his hoodie, and even though you're way taller than him, he would raise it above your head if he sees you're struggling. It's hey, no, this is cool. It's cool. Focus up. You got this. You are a literal angel. You can do this. Yeah, and just sort of try to reassure and keep the water. Try to eliminate some of the distracting factors, and that's the best we can do in this situation.
So yeah, you'll get the +1 for the help too. So it's a +2.
Okay. So 7 + 1 for the cat, +1 for the help, +1 for the weird. 7 + 3 is 10.
That's a 10. All right.
So you are able to teleport to wherever the rest of the party is, and everyone is going to be united.
Heck yeah. As soon as we land, Darren's oh, damn it, we forgot the golf cart. It's just sitting.
I'm sure they'll find it.
Oh, gosh, hope they don't bill us for that.
It's still there.
Yeah, true.
Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned next week to find out what happens next on Tempus Multae. If you don't want to wait, you can get early access to our episodes over at patreon.com/pseudonymsocial. If you like our show, please consider leaving us a review on your favorite podcasting app so people can know where to find us. We couldn't do this without your help. Season 1 of Tempus Multae was made in collaboration with Doug Hawley of Good Better Quest as a prologue for a show that he will be doing in the future set in Oak Ridge's sister city of Jackson, South Carolina. Brianna Jean is the keeper and producer with editing help from Nikki of Beholder to No One.
I'm Casey, playing Annabelle Joyce, and you can find me on the Aboard the Opal Star podcast.
Hello, everybody. My name is David Tilstra, but today I'll be playing Darren Calloway. I am the Dungeon Master over at From Afar Podcast. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at From Afar Podcast. You can find myself at David Tilstra on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, that's about it.
Hey, this is Doug. I play Hawk Bailey. You can find me on Twitter at DougGBQ or on the podcast Good Better Quest.
I'm Ian. I will be playing Bartolomeo, the Spellcaster, and you can find me on the Ballad of the Seven Dice Twitch channel, playing Weary in the Rise of Nyarlathotep campaign.
Hi, I'm Nicola, and I'm playing Rosalind Stollard, aka Roz. You can find me on Twitter at Nicola the Druid, or on Twitch as Druidcraft Productions, where I host Tiny Hut, a weekly show focused on education, advocacy, and charity.
Stay safe out there, dear friends, and always remember things are not as they seem.
Are you enjoying the show you're currently listening to?
Is that weird for anybody else?
Only if you make it weird.
Check out Good, Better, Quest, a D&D real play podcast on the Final Plank Network. Our group is working their way through earning their bachelor's in dungeoneering and all of the hazards that accompany it. If you are looking for laughs, tears, and friendship, Good Better Quest is here for you.
You would waste your life when there are plenty of other options. Why would you do this?
I hold up my hand to Moth. Helping your friends is never a waste.
Search Good Better Quest on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. And check out Final Plank's other shows at Final Plank on social media. But remember, it's better than good. It's Good, Better Quest.